the other groups that the people are in, any information on their personal profile, because again, there's no point in competitors being in the group. There's no point in people where it's completely not relevant being in the group. They're not going to get any benefit out of it. So when people come into groups, like when you're setting up your group and you get to ask the 3 questions, that's really handy to make sure that people that are coming to your group are going to get like they're relevant, right? Like they're your ideal clients. They're going to learn stuff from your group. The questions you ask can be relevant to, obviously, would be relevant to the group you're running. And then when we're letting people in, we look at the answers to those questions. And we also look at the other groups that the people are in, any information on their personal profile, because again, there's no point in competitors being in the group. There's no point in people where it's completely not relevant being in the group. They're not going to get any benefit out of it.
Yeah.
So we can help that way too.
Yeah.
Keep the group.
And one thing that I would say too, just in terms of that's actually brings up a really good point, because we get asked this by our clients quite a bit. It's like, do I let people in who look a little sketch? Like, we always go with no. If they don't have a profile pic, nope. Right? If they belong to 75 different groups, nope.
They just joined Facebook a week ago.
Exactly. Like they just joined Facebook. Or they have like no pictures on their personal page, or it's all like just cats or something like that, where it's like, you can tell it's like weird.
Yeah.
And we do take time to go through people. We want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, like we're still a business and this is our business, and we have the right to disallow anyone that we feel could potentially harm the culture, the community, or whatever the case may be. So in terms of, letting people into your group, absolutely use those member request questions. And we'll go into, some good questions to ask and how we use those questions to add people to our email list in just a second. But you can absolutely be discerning, and you can, another question we get all the time is, if they don't answer the member, the request questions, do we let them in? Do we let them in if they don't answer?
That's when we go a little deeper. That's when we check the groups that they're in. We'll go check out their profile, depending on their privacy settings will depend on how much we can see. But a lot of times, like the cover page or the cover photo would just tell us like, scream business coach. So it's, well, no,
Yeah.
You don't get to join us today. Other times it says, brand new naturopath or something along those lines. So we're like, well, of course you get to come in.
Let's talk about the big elephant in the room. No one's seeing my content.
Yes, that elephant is legit, because if you have 10,000 people in your group, odds are very good that a huge majority of them aren't seeing your content. Like I've seen in some of the other, like the Facebook management groups I'm in, it's like 10%, 15% are seeing your actual content. But you can improve that, like not up to the 100%, but you can improve that by commenting and engaging more, because the more people that comment and engage, the more other people are going to see your post. And it kind of balloons from there. Other people might see it and be like, oh, I must join this group, or just their friends see it, other things like that. It's a good way. Engagement is a good way to also increase your reach.
Yeah. And so one of the tricks that we share with our clients, which I will share with you, is if you're about to like promote something, do some type of really fun engagement activity right before that. Like, so for example, let's say you want to promote your webinar and you want people to see the content. Well, an hour before you're about to post your webinar, post something like, do you prefer coffee or tea? Like something that is so simple, something that like a lot of people will answer, salty or sweet, coffee or tea, what's your favorite thing to eat at night? Like ice cream or whatever, cookies, like
polls are really popular. Yeah.
Yeah, like the or like this or that.
Mhm.
Because a lot of people will answer, and when they answer, they will then are much more likely to see the content within the next hour that you're going to be posting. And so that's a really great way. So when we post, we actually post closer together. So if I'm posting like a promo, I'll do something like that first so that people actually see the content. And that's a really great way to make to sort of trick the algorithm. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, Tracey.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks everybody for listening, and we will catch you again soon. Bye.
See you on Facebook. Bye.